With Camps Abroad, we get to have a unique ministry opportunity. Camps Abroad gives a little window into what missions can look like. Missions doesn't all look the same.
Some of these kids are coming from Buddhist or Hindu or Muslim homes, and their parents won't let them go to church. But a lot of times they'll let them come to camp.
Even as we look at something like Revelation chapter 5, where we see people from every tribe and tongue and nation around the throne of God, Camps Abroad gets to play a small part in that. Camps Abroad wasn't something that we thought we were going to go do. It wasn't something that we sought out. It was God's idea for us.
It wasn't one big moment like, I should work at camps internationally. It was kind of a gradual, here's the next thing to do, here's the next thing to do. And looking back, I can see how God prepared me for every step. When I was a teenager, I thought missions was some far-off place, some different food, different cultures, and missions can be. Missions starts in your local communities.
I think American teens should care a lot about what's going on around them because we tend to individualize our lives. It's about me, it's about what my life is about, and we forget about God's kingdom.
When God gives you a set of circumstances in your life, try to not wish them away, but be content where God has you right now so that He can better use you.
Plan who you want to be 5 years from now. Start working on it today. If you want to be part of God's kingdom work, you don't just happen upon it. You're practicing it today. It's part of who you are. It's part of your mindset, your heartbeat.
Eternity is not just something that we can live for in the future, but we can live for eternity right now. And even if we're not going as a missionary, God gives us opportunities to serve Him, God leads us, and so as we take those opportunities to serve Him, we're moving in that path of following God's will.
Typically, we have saved our desire to reach the lost until later years. Our teenage years are reserved for us, what we can gain for our own fun, our own pleasure. But what a joy it is, even now, to be of the mindset that I get to be part of Christ's commission, to reach the lost.
Missions is not just something that's for later, like maybe someday I'll do that. Missions is something that I get to do right now wherever I am.
Missions work is your next door neighbor, your friends. It's not reserved to someone who's hopping on a plane or going across the sea. Missions work is for today, for your trip to the grocery store, to your trip to Starbucks. God's mission field is everywhere.